Joe Gaze.
And I'm Kat Uriarte. It has been a very busy news day, but we kick things off at Driscoll Children's Hospital.
Yeah, and with happy news, fortunately.
Right.
For 11 months now, we've been following the progress of the conjoined twins born in Corpus Christi and being cared for at Driscoll. Today was the big day the doctors have been preparing for since, well, before they were born, along with a separate sibling. Talking about the separation surgery.
Yeah, they started the operation this morning and surgery is still going on, but they are successfully separated right now. Our Briana Whitney is live at the hospital with more. Briana?
Really a happy update at this hour. We just spoke to Dad live at 5. He came up to us and told us that they're almost out of surgery. Baby Scarlett is going to be out here in just a few minutes, and baby Jimena is going to be out in a couple of hours. So it's amazing. Doctors originally said the surgery was going to be between 12 and 18 hours. They really shaved off about 4.5 hours of that. But I want to give you a short timeline of how it happened. They started surgery around 9 a.m. this morning. The twins were fully separated around noon, and what they're finishing up right now is the third part of surgery, the reconstructive part, which was the most critical part in terms of getting all their new organs inside of them, but it all went successfully, and Dad says that all goes to the fact that they didn't lose much blood throughout the whole time, which is just fantastic, just history in the making. And we spoke to him at 5 o'clock exclusively here. He was so proud, so excited, as you could imagine, and here's what he had to say about this morning before it all began.
I could have chosen someone else to take care of my girls, but seeing them taking good care of my girls, I couldn't ask for better doctors. I had my uncle. My uncle's a pastor, my dad's brother. He came all the way from Houston to support us, and we took him in this morning. He gave a big prayer with the girls and us inside the room. It was a lot of emotions.
Emotional day, absolutely, but it's really been an emotional year. Of course, you can imagine a lot of ups and downs. So we gave you a short timeline of the surgery, but I want to show you a short timeline of the twins' life up until this point.
Who is this pretty girl? Scarlett.
Scarlett and her twin sister Jimena have called Driscoll Children's Hospital home since they were born as an identical triplet set on May 16th, 11 months ago. They were born conjoined at the pelvis, sharing their lower intestines and kidneys, among other critical organs. An extremely rare fusion, a miracle they even made it through birth.
Until about 1996, there were about 12 cases that were reported, at least in the States. It's a relatively rare version. It accounts for about 6% of all conjoined twins.
And up until this day of separation surgery, it's been a hospital stay of ups and downs for the babies. Just weeks after they were born, they suffered from several health problems, a bladder infection, low heart rate, and were put on oxygen. But they were taken off oxygen in June and started growing at a healthy rate. But come August, Jimena broke her leg, which postponed major preps for surgery until October. That's when their bodies started going through the necessary transformation for the surgery.
One of the things that has been going on is we've been using some expanders, tissue expanders.
Expanding their skin has been a months-long process to be able to adapt to the new reconstructive organs they'll be getting. Originally, separation surgery was set for early March, but one of the girls got sick, which postponed it until now, April 12th. One last thing the family wanted to do before separation was baptize the girls in the hospital, 3 days before the big surgery. This entire year, both the family and doctors have kept a positive outlook, hoping to add to this timeline of firsts, both at the hospital and as a family.
God chose us for a reason, to take care of them.
It's a family. They're part of the family.
Proud dad and proud doctors a year ago and today, as you can imagine, and a lot of surgeons worked on these girls. Once they were separated, if you can believe this, 24 surgeons worked on each twin separately. So once at noon, that's when that started. So just a historical day for Driscoll, really a historical day nationwide, as this really has never happened before. And Dad's certainly hoping to see his girls when they get out of surgery here in a few minutes, but a groundbreaking day, and just so excited to be covering it and so excited for the Torres family. Reporting live from Driscoll Children's Hospital, Briana Whitney, 3 News.
Very, very happy news.
Absolutely.
I didn't know they had surgical suites that could accommodate that many surgeons all at once,
right?
but apparently they do. Briana, thank you.